Hi guys, I'm Atul Kocchar. We're gonna have a live cookery session with my friend Nisha. Um, she should be online and she's here. So let me get her.
Yay!
Hey, how are you?
Hello!
Good to see you. Well?
Oh, great to see you. Yeah, very well. Yeah, how are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. Good. So you know what? Because we are not cooking from onion paste and we are going straight cooking onions. So let's get cooking and we'll keep talking.
Perfect.
Okay, so people, if you've joined us, get cooking. I'm going to flick the camera to my pan and I'll be around to talk to you anyway, okay?
Okay, great. So 2 tablespoons coconut oil going in.
Go for it. Go for it. So I got that here.
Yeah. Spoons in.
So once we get the onion going, because onion's going to take a little time,
Yeah.
then we'll be fine. Then we can
Perfect.
get cooking. How are you holding up? Family okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. What weird day it's been weather-wise.
It's been boring, isn't it?
Well, there was hailstoning about like 15 minutes ago, and now the sun's shining. And then it was raining early. It's just been a very weird weather day, but no, I've been really well. Yeah, I've been good. I'm embracing this lockdown, actually.
Were you born in this country?
I was born in this country, yes.
So I was brought here. So once I moaned about it and somebody said, oh, welcome to England.
Exactly.
Okay, so my oil is hot.
Is the weather.
So the oil is hot. I'm going in with curry leaf and green chilies there.
Okay.
And I got the garlic as well.
Okay. Okay, so onions, curry leaves, and the chili, and the garlic.
And the garlic, yeah.
Sure. That's all in. I had to visit 3 shops today to find curry leaves, actually.
Second?
I had to visit 3 different shops to find curry leaves today, which normally aren't a problem, so...
Nisha, Tesco sells frozen curry leaves. A brand called Taj brand.
Oh!
Stick it in the freezer. That's what we do.
Do you? Okay, that's good to know. Thanks very much. I always go for fresh. So yeah, I will. That's a great tip. I will look out for some frozen ones. Okay.
I've added onions as well, guys. Okay.
Yep. Onions, curry leaves, chili in the coconut oil, and then you had 2 teaspoons.
And the garlic, yeah.
Yep. There was 2 teaspoons of garlic, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 teaspoons. Yep. That's gone in. Perfect.
So just to give you reference, that just in case. Onions can be, when we say medium, there can be a huge misunderstanding on that. So I would say about 100 to 120 grams of sliced onion you need, okay?
Yeah, so about 2 medium onions probably,
yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
And add a pinch of salt on your onions. It helps to cook them in good time.
Okay, yeah, salt's going in. Sorry guys, you can't see my pan, but you can see Atul's. I'll kind of hold it up as
It's fine, it's fine. Keep going. You're looking good.
Yeah. So I'll be aiming for very, very brown here, Chef.
Second?
I'll be aiming for a really brown colour, very caramelized.
I want it light brown in colour.
Light brown, okay.
Because there are 3 clear stages of onions.
Okay.
So, just going into a little bit of history, the Indians originally we were a vegetarian lot. We never ate non-vegetarian food. So we never had bones and the blood and the meat available to us to color our stocks and sauces. So we relied on onions. So we saute onions to translucent to get light colored sauces like kormas. And I'm only giving you reference, but that's the idea.
No, I love that.
And
but that's what I think that's where some people think where a curry is quite easy, bung it all together. And like we understand it. It's all about layering. You've got to understand the personality of the spice or the garlic ginger. You've got to know how it behaves. So I think like layering a curry is where you're going to get the depth of flavor, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you saute onions till they're translucent to get white colored sauces. You saute onions till they are brown in color to get red color sauces with the help of tomatoes. And deep brown color, you fry them till deep brown with the help of tomato paste and the dark colored spices. You get sauces like Rogan Josh, Vindaloo. And when I said light brown, then you achieve sauces like chicken tikka masala kind of sauces. Yeah. But in this one, we do want light brown color. but we are not trying to. We are not adding any tomatoes, so we are playing with the curry powder here.
Yes, yes, and I love that. You know, it's quite easy. It's from Tamil Nadu, this curry, right?
Say again.
Tamil Nadu. This is from the region of Tamil Nadu. This curry.
Yeah, this pepper. Yeah, it's actually, in entire South India, in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu,
Yes.
and now they have made Telangana as well. They all make their own version of pepper chicken. So
Yeah.
this is really common chicken. Because
Okay.
pepper is a very common crop there. They grow lots of it, chilies and black pepper.
You know what? I'm really excited about this because I haven't cooked pepper chicken before. This is a first for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because I've done lots of South Indian curries which normally have the coconut milk, but I've never done one that's been, just with the coconut oil and not coconut milk. So.
Yeah. So there's no coconut milk in this one. So there's a black pepper and when you made the spice powder.
Yes.
I asked for cinnamon.
Yes.
Black pepper.
Yep. Fennel.
And fennel.
Fennel and cumin.
And cumin. So the cumin and the fennel have got a cooling effect, okay?
Yes.
And so does cinnamon. But black pepper is the one which heats up. So that's why you need 2-3 spices to come in to calm down and bring a balance. So,
fennel I've been using a lot of, and it works so well in Italian cooking. I have been loving putting fennel with things like clams and crab, and when I'm making spaghetti, I put it in there. Fennel. The seeds, fennel seeds, and it works so nicely with Italian cooking. I know you like Italian cooking, don't you?
They are an amazing ingredient. Amazing ingredient. I absolutely love. And there are 2 types of fennel seeds. We call it thin and the thick fennel seeds.
Oh, really?
So the thin fennel seeds are generally used as a condiment after dinner. It's a kind of.
Oh, yeah, like a bun, like a.
Mukwas.
Gujarati would call it mukwas. We call it bariali, right?
And the thick one is used in spices.
Ah, okay. I didn't know there was 2 actually.
Yeah, there are 2.
Oh, I thought it was the same one. They're bung in a pan. So, well, that's good to know.
So if your pan gets too hot and it's caramelizing, add just a dash of water to make sure the pan is clean. Yeah.
Actually, it's quite good. I've been quite generous with my coconut oil there. And coconut oil, guys, if you do get like some good pressed coconut oil, that's where you get the flavour of the coconut as well. So try and hunt out some good pressed coconut oil to get that flavour.
Yeah. So, Nisha, what's next? What are you doing next?
Well, right now, everything's on shutdown, but I'm using this opportunity to really grow my following on Instagram, getting my food out there. Because people see my pictures of food, like, I don't know whether you know, I've been doing a lot of private chefing, so I do private dining.
Yeah.
And I've been going to lots of people's houses and mainly focusing on the celeb market. And people see all these beautiful pictures and they look at it and they like it and that's it. But I'm sort of giving them an insight into my cooking. So I've been, like yourself, making a video every day and showing people how to cook.
Yeah, you're cooking some amazing food. I wish you were my neighbor.
No, that's coming from you. Stop it. I'm going to start blushing. That's incredible.
Well, I would be sitting on the fence asking for food.
If I live near you, next to you, I'd be this size. But you know what? You have paved the way for people like me and the new generation chefs coming in, and for Indian food to be taken seriously. I mean, so you have really given us that roadmap to say, hey, you can do it with Indian food. Like, I cook everything, of course, and there's lots of little, different spices I like. You might have seen some of my videos where I do tend to go to Thailand, Vietnam. I love all that kind of region. And I cook everything, and I think that's quite important to try and cook a bit of everything. But of course, my heart is Indian, and I've grown up with it. But now I want to say a massive thank you from me, new chefs that are.
Well, I'm just showing the pan. Somebody said, "Can I see the pan?" So there you go.
Oh
guys.
yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So this is light brown in color. Okay. Once your onions are of this stage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna take it near. Look at that. So they are still soft, but nice light brown. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can add the chicken. I've got 600-gram chicken here.
Okay, I'm gonna go and get my chicken from the fridge. Just a sec.
Go for it.
I'm so pleased you're using chicken thighs as well.
Yeah, I use chicken thighs, boneless chicken thighs,
Oh,
skinless. But if you like it on the bone, there's no harm in making this one on the bone.
Yeah.
But you know, this recipe holds amazing if you are using chicken wings.
Oh wow, yes, I
It
can
will work
imagine that.
incredibly well.
I'm just browning off mine a little bit more. I think my heat wasn't as high as yours. We're nearly there. So Atul, do you watch MasterChef?
MasterChef, I love it. I saw you first time I saw you on MasterChef. I was like, wow,
Oh, did you?
this girl is serious about cooking.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Well, tomorrow you're chatting to Greg, aren't you?
I'm talking to Greg. So how was your experience with Greg?
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? He really calmed me down. He's got such a sort of wicked sense of humour that John comes around and he's quite serious, and then Greg will come in and sort of lower the tone and make you feel like, oh, it's fine, you know, crack a joke and make you laugh. So, you know, Greg's brilliant. He's got great knowledge of, you know, ingredients, as you know, from his greengrocer days, and oh, it's just such a nice guy. I'm putting in my chicken, but you know what? I was thinking about it, Atul, and you would make an amazing judge.
Say again?
You would make an amazing MasterChef judge.
Oh.
You would.
But you know what? I'm going to tell Greg tomorrow. I
You
think
should.
it's about time that
Yes.
you should have one Asian person in that. Now, I'm not making it a race card here, but I think just to bring that, it brings, you know, everywhere you have 3 judges in MasterChef, right?
Yeah.
So in Australia, in India, in America, everywhere.
Yeah.
I think it's time that UK MasterChef also should have 3 guests.
But even if you went in, you know those judges, like I don't know whether you remember, I was set a challenge by Amal Rajan to recreate the English breakfast, and I made it into an Indian English breakfast. I made a paratha, it had a bacon jam, it had sausage stuffed inside the paratha. You know how we would do aloo paratha, but I did it with sausage. And then I did like bacon jam, and I did a pakora, that was a hash brown. Anyway, so completely reinvented the English breakfast. So if you had to have a sort of theme to tell someone, look, I want to see this, what would you like to see? Like, could you? Is there a challenge you would set them?
Sorry, I lost you for a minute. Tell me again. What are you saying?
So say if you came in as one of these guest judges and they set a brief and they say, right, I want you to cook with rhubarb, or I want you to cook with blackberries, or I want to cook with a spice. Like, what would be a challenge? What challenge would you set? What would you want people to see or reinvent?
You know, I don't want to sound boring, but I believe that the best challenge is actually given more in vegetarian food than in non-vegetarian food.
Yeah, yeah.
So I always put people on spot by when people are doing trade tests for me for my restaurant to get a job. I ask them to make me 2 different vegetables, and I often give them vegetables that they're not comfortable with.
Yes.
Because that's where the trick comes in. You know, that's where your chefing skill comes out.
Yeah.
But desserts is another thing which I absolutely adore, and I think there is so much to be done in desserts. We have amazing pastry chefs in this country, you know.
Totally.
But still, I think we can still push the bar up.
Yeah, because I think that's where I feel I lack. Because like growing up, I mean, I've been taught by my mum, and mums don't normally teach you that many puddings. It's not really a thing in our Indian culture, is it? I mean, apart from here,
we have sweets, but they are sweets for occasions.
Exactly.
They are not desserts.
No, they're not. They're not.
On name of desserts, we only have rice pudding, which every granny, every mother knows how to make it, and every culture has a rice pudding. To be honest.
Exactly, they do.
Indians are actually more. We are more reliant on fruit. After meal, we like to have a fruit.
Yeah. So, like, say if it was, I know it's rare. We hardly would have takeaways because we cook a lot of the time. But say if you were to have a takeaway, like on a Friday night. What's your sort of guilty pleasure? Would you order fish and chips or a pizza? Have you ever ordered a takeaway?
So Friday night we have a pact at home that we will not eat Indian food on Friday night. So I think we are breaking the law today. But we'll
do you have to? You can't eat Indian food every day.
So we prefer to eat. It's generally a pizza night in our house.
Pizza night, yeah.
And you know, I won't say that I make the best pizza in town, but I make the best pizza in my house. So
well, I need to see that video. You need to YouTube that.
Yes. So we do pizza at home only. So, but once in a while when we have takeaway,
yeah,
it's often either fish and chips or pizza on Friday night.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, us too. You can't have Indian food all the time.
No. How's the chicken looking for you?
But
how's your chicken
do you have
looking?
any like guilty pleasures? Like for example, Us British have some weird things. Like we have like super noodles or like potato waffles, like freezer food. Do you have any sort of guilty pleasures that you shouldn't really like it because it's horrible, but you do?
Gosh,
Like
I shouldn't be talking about it, but now you've asked it, so I'll tell you.
go on, because I think people would love to know
without
things
taking
like,
without taking the names. I put on a lot of weight in this lockdown. Not good. But fried chicken is my weakness. Okay.
Oh, tell me about it. Yes. Fried chicken. My husband's been actually saying he's missing fried chicken.
Oh.
But there's been lots of recipes actually. People have been doing fakeaways to try and get that sort of KFC flavor. But that's a good one. Yeah, I like that.
Right. So if your chicken is nicely sealed now,
yes.
So let's go for the spices, please.
Okay.
So we'll add for about 600 grams of chicken. I'm adding 3/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to use 1/4 of red chili.
Okay.
1/4 teaspoon, okay, because there's a lot of black pepper coming later.
Yep, that's gone in.
And about 1.5 teaspoons of coriander powder.
Yep, gone in.
And then you have a curry powder. So I didn't have any curry powder, so this one I'd gone to Sri Lanka and I found Sri Lankan curry powder in my cupboard. So I'm using that one.
That's fine, yeah.
Kind of similar. So about 1 teaspoon and 1/4 I'll add.
Which one is sorry, so the curry powder, the fresh ground one that we did?
No, that one I'm just coming to now, but before that there's a
in our recipe, we said 5 teaspoons of curry powder, so it's not 5, yeah?
No, don't use 5 because, that was a different recipe for that curry powder.
Fine. Okay, so shall I use 2?
Yeah, just use 2. And the one which we made.
Yeah.
How much it says in your recipe?
The recipe says 5.
Yeah, just use 1.5.
Okay, fine. Going in 1.5 there. And then the fresh ground one that we did, the fennel and clove.
Yeah, how much is that one?
We said that was going to be, well, I rounded up how much you said. So a teaspoon of each of the.
I think about 1 teaspoon and 1/4 would be okay.
Teaspoon and 1/4, okay. Teaspoon and 1/4 going in of that. Yep. That smells so good.
Yeah, it looks beautiful as well.
That fresh ground, the trick of doing the fennel and the cumin together with the cinnamon, I love that.
Yeah, definitely.
I have to admit, I got my husband to bash it all in a pestle and mortar for me. I like doing it in a pestle and mortar.
Fantastic. So I'm adding a little bit of salt now because now is the time that chicken will catch the salt.
Okay, salt going in. People are saying it smells amazing. Oh, that colour is so nice. It reminds me of Jura chicken, the colour.
And once the spices are nicely smeared, we can add about 50 to 60 ml of water to this and let it simmer gently, okay?
Okay. So you're putting in half of it, yeah? Half of the water. Okay, half of the water going in for me.
So, it might happen that because sometimes when I write the recipes, they are often the time when I wrote the recipe, and sometimes different breeds of chicken or the different types of chicken have different moisture content in them, okay?
Yeah, totally,
So you got to just understand that what a cook is looking for. In this one, you're not looking for any gravy. You need a thick gravy that is coating the meat.
Yes.
So it might come to that we may not need more water, okay?
Okay.
So
it looks amazing. I'm telling you, it smells and looks amazing. What are you going to be serving with this Atul tonight? Are you going to have it on its own, or?
I tell you what, I'm definitely going to have a pizza later, but this one is going. This one is going with a drink. Which that great, fantastic. Hey barman, hey bartender.
Have you got the same one? So have I.
Hey, look at that! Those guys have been amazing. They made the lychee martini.
Lychee martini.
And for you too.
Yours is in the bottle. Look at that.
Well, they sent me all the kit because I had none. So,
Oh, wow.
I got some ice here.
Oh, brilliant. So, you were just talking about your book there. That's a good question because this is the first time I've done recipes and tried to explain to people measurements. And you know how we've been taught. Like, I know you've been trained professionally, but I haven't. And my mum's taught me a bit of this, a bit of that. You know, we don't measure anything, really.
I've been professionally trained to drink as well. Okay, so
well, you're Punjabi, right?
He recommended that in a martini glass, put some ice and leave it aside. Okay, so I got some ice in here.
Look at that! You actually making a cocktail.
And the cocktail goes in.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna keep half for Mrs. K because I don't want her to feel that I just drank it all on my own.
You're not drinking on your own.
Hey?
You're not drinking on your own. You're drinking with me. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm drinking with you, of course. And then the next bowl goes in, and he suggested that there should be a line like that.
Great. You listen very well. You're a good student.
And make sure you hold it with the thumb.
Yeah.
And then turn it around.
Yeah.
It's absolutely frozen.
Oh my God, Tom Cruise.
Just give a little tap. This comes out.
Yeah.
And here, I'm just going to flick the camera a bit.
Yeah.
So,
I can't believe you.
Beautiful strainer that goes on top. And you don't want any ice residue to go in your glass, so you do it through a strainer.
Yeah.
Oh, life is good. And he said lychee in the lychee martini looks horrible. So he gave beautiful maraschino cherry.
I've got the same. I've got these little.
That goes in. So I'm definitely not James Bond today.
Perfect.
My martini
you're Tom Cruise today. You're Tom Cruise.
It's shaken. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank God it's Friday.
It's really good.
It is really nice.
You rock, buddy. This is good.
It is. You know what? The trick is that it's not too strong and it's not too sweet. That's the.
It's so beautiful. You know, it's very rounded up. Really rounded up.
It's very nice. So, Atul, you know, like writing all your books. What do you feel like you learned from writing your books?
What did I learn?
From writing your books, because you know we have recipes in our head, and because I feel like I didn't think I would have a book in me, but after doing all these videos, people are saying, can we have a book? Do you have a book? And I'm like, no, because once this is over, I'm going to go back to work and I won't have time to do all these videos. So maybe I need to write a book and like as a communication, you know, lockdown recipes or something. But
I think you should definitely write the book, Nisha, because you're doing an amazing work. Your recipes are just beautiful, really beautiful.
Thank you.
Whenever you are cooking Oriental food, I'm salivating and I'm saying, this is not fair. I got to get more friendly to Nisha, so she sent some over for me. Anyway, so I think you should definitely write the book, in my opinion.
Okay.
Get that sorted, and if you need any help, I'll be very happy to help.
Oh, thank you. You've been so helpful already.
Start organizing the stuff, you know, the way you would like your book to look. You're a very smart person and you know how you want to organize the stuff. So do that. Do it straight away, because when you get commissioned, there's a lot of work to be done. You know, the proofreading, the testing of the recipes, you will be put on the hot seat by the editor. You will have time for all that. So think through your recipes now, compile them all, so then there's less job to be done that time. And you need about 80 to 100 recipes per book.
Yes, I know.
So get to that level, and your food is very personal. It's your food, because, you know, you do it your way, and that's the beauty. And people would like to understand what you're doing, and having your book actually helps. While you've done, you know, imparted the knowledge very easily on Instagram and YouTube, but people would still like to hold on to the book or at least have it on the Kindle.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, that's really great advice. Thank you. I think I better start documenting it properly, not just post-it notes everywhere.
I think you should do that.
It's just in here. I do need to get it out.
Start writing. Okay, so, you know, I like my chicken to be lightly cooked and not overcooked.
Compare. What does yours look like?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, look, amateur versus Michelin Star.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, it looks the same.
So it's almost same. Your looks a lot better than mine.
Stop it.
No, seriously. Okay, so another thing which I want to add on this now is chopped coriander, I said.
Yes.
And then I had gone to a Gurdwara this morning, to Central London Gurdwara in Shepherd's Bush to do seva.
Yes.
And we were cooking food for about 250, 300 people.
Oh, I've heard about this actually. I've heard about your seva that you're doing with.
It was an amazing experience. It was so lovely to work with those guys.
It's SWAT, isn't it? You're working with SWAT. SWAT.
No, it's a Seva is a group I work with, which is a local Hanslow group, and then this is the Gurdwara, which is in Shepherd's Bush.
Oh, okay.
So I went there today to cook for 250 or stroke 300 people.
Oh my God! And
because
now you just come home and cook this.
So it doesn't matter. Cooking is what I do all day. So it was food being sent to NHS staff, to Hammersmith Hospital and Charlotte Hospital.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Well, you know
Charlotte
what?
Hospital, and also to the Methodist Church. So I forgot to bring coriander with me, guys. Okay.
Okay,
so
I have it.
I have
Coriander.
fantastic. I got some spring onion.
Fine.
Greens, okay.
Okay.
And that goes in.
I'm gonna put half in and half for garnish. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Atul, that's so nice. Do you know what? It makes food. Food is so emotional and so powerful, and a language that I think a lot of people understand. I feel like even if I don't know anybody, I can speak to them because we understand the language of food. Whatever country you are in, you'll be able to communicate with food. So like what you've just done today as well, and like raise the money for NHS, and how powerful that is that we've got that ability. So it's really special. I mean, I did these videos initially. I started them off, and then I was contacted by people again to do the same, just to raise the money. And I'd only release things that people would say, "Oh, give me your katsu curry." I said, "I'll only release it if we reach 10 grand. If we reach it, then I'll release it." And it worked. So,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Fantastic. So, if you have any lime or lemon on you, just give a little squeeze of that as well, and that'll be fantastic. I'm going to run to the fridge and get
I'll
that.
got one as well. I've got lime or lemon. Which one? Which one are you doing?
I will get lime.
Lime. I'll get lime. Okay. Be right back. Okay, so we have a lime there. Atul's just gone to get a lime, so we're going to squeeze over.
I got a lime here, guys, and I don't want to waste the rind of it. So I'm going to use that as well.
Okay.
It just gives such a fresh zing to the curry.
Yeah.
And pepper and lime works incredibly well.
It does. You know, when I was in the Maldives, there was lots of Sri Lankan cooks there. And you know how we did the curry powder? They said that they have their own version of curry powder, which is a roasted curry powder, Sri Lankan roasted curry powder. Have you come across it before?
So that's what I'm using.
So that's the recipe you had, right?
So I actually didn't make curry powder today. So I've gone to Sri Lanka and I bought some roasted curry powder and unroasted curry powder. So I'm using unroasted Sri Lankan curry powder in my curry today.
Okay, so I think that's my next task. I'm going to make that next. Because I can't just keep using this Bart's thing. It's quite embarrassing. But I use it for my katsu curry, so it was there. It works really well in katsu curry, actually. Okay, zest is going in, and then are you putting in half a lime, Chef?
Yeah, I'm putting half the lime.
Brilliant. You should keep up these cook-alongs, someone has said. By loving your chats with people, isn't that keeping you sane, Chef? Like to have, like, you know, that social interaction that we all crave so badly. So, having all these...
some of the people I'm talking to, I obviously love and admire them, and haven't had a chance to catch up with them. So I thought, okay, why not? You know, just do it now.
So your relationship with the MasterChef India judge that you had the other day, I mean, that was so emotional for me. I loved the way you were like brothers. You're like so close, and I watched the whole thing. I thought it was so nice.
Well,
like,
thank you. He's such a lovely person. Such a lovely person. They all are. I'm friends with all of them actually. Kunal, who's another MasterChef judge,
yes,
amazing, great human.
Yeah.
Lots of love for him as well, and I get along well with Vikas as well. Me and Vikas have known each other for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And the other gentleman, Ranveer Barar.
Oh, Ranveer, yes.
I have never met Ranveer, but it feels like I know him so well. I just love his personality, the way he comes across, his true gentleman, really good guy.
Oh, well, you know what? There's just so many amazing people that you can just learn off. I feel like in this journey that I've had as well, just meeting different chefs. I mean, there's stories. Everyone's had a story and how food has affected their life and developed. I mean, that's what's been so nice about it. I mean, I don't know whether you know that I was in banking for 17 years. This is quite new to me. It's not...
Wow.
I'm not trained at all. I've only been in this game for about a year and a half. I left my job last year, so I went down the.
Cheers to that, buddy. Well done. Well done.
I escaped the bank. I escaped the traditional Asian route. Although my dad was devastated, I was like, Dad, I can't do this anymore. I don't like it. I don't like banking. So I left and took the plunge and to follow my passion. So I'm very new to the game.
So, so at the moment, you're planning to do something with the food, and you are unemployed.
Sorry.
You are unemployed.
I'm unemployed. Well, kind of. Under lockdown, my businesses are shut. I'm not actually unemployed. I'm self-employed. I've got a cafe that I run, and then I have my private dining business. So I do private chefing. I go to people's houses, and like most recently, I cooked for Joe Wicks quite a bit. You know, the body coach.
Wow.
But I think the most amazing things in my career has been doing Soccer Aid. You know how you've done lots of events for cricket?
Yeah.
So I pitched and got Indian food to Soccer Aid, where you had Usain Bolt, you had Mo Farah, you had Redknapp, so all the footballers were there, and I pitched and I said, hang on a second, this is football, you have a beer and then you have a curry. Why are you not having Indian food at an event like this? So I said,
oh, well done.
So I did that, and so since then just this January gone, John Terry, the captain of England, I just cooked for him and his family. Fantastic. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing modern Indian food, very much influenced by you and just my travels and etc. And going to people's houses and giving them the sort of 7 to 10 course tasting menus in the comfort of their own home. So that's my main business.
So next time you're cooking for John Terry, and if you need a commie, I'll come along.
Oh my God.
I promise. I'll do the dishes. I'll do the dishes. I promise.
We should collab on that. He'd love that. He has invited me back actually. He's got a big birthday this year, and he's got his 40th this year. So we should. He'd love to.
Love to. Have you tasted your chicken? How does it taste now?
Oh, let me taste it. I've put it on a low heat. Let me taste it. It looks amazing. The colour's lovely. Let's try that. Oh wow. You know what? I love.
It tastes amazing.
It's really.
I shouldn't say that. We shouldn't say that, Mike. We have just cooked and we are praising our.
Sorry, guys, but it is amazing. You got to cut it. I love.
I think it's a great recipe. So this book, where I took the recipe from, is called 30-minute curries.
Which I don't seem to have. So I'm going to get that 30-minute curries.
30-minute curries. So the recipe actually is all the recipes are based on the back of an onion paste.
Oh, okay.
So, now you will understand this, why I did it.
Yeah.
We Indians are notorious because we never tell our loved ones, relatives that we are coming over to see you. We just rock up.
Yeah.
15, 20 of us, the entire family. And we break their budget for the day or the week perhaps. And we expect to be fed.
Yeah.
And when that happened to my house, when my wife's mothers came to live with us, my mother-in-law, I used to freak out. I said, sorry, I'm not used to this. This doesn't happen. So my wife said, just calm down. It'll all be looked after. And my mother-in-law, I kid you not, she's 5 feet and nothing.
Yeah.
An amazing cook.
They're powerful, aren't they?
Within 45 minutes or an hour, there was an array of dishes on the dining table.
How did
no sweat, nothing. And I said, gosh, I'm the professional chef and I can't do that. How is she managing it? So I realized that when I'm away, quite diligently, she makes a beautiful onion paste, okay? And she puts it in small bags and freezes it. And anytime when you have this Indian army shows up on your door, she uses that paste to cook the dishes in no time. So I thought, what an ingenious idea. So I learned from her. And then what I did, I hope she's not listening, I made that recipe a bit better. I took 5 kilos of onions with the skin on, little bit of salt, little bit of oil, in a roasting tray, and stick it in the oven at 200 degrees centigrade for about an hour and a half. Okay, so it gets completely charred from outside. Yeah. Take it out, let it cool down, peel the burnt part away. The white part, you put it in a blender. So from 5 kilos, you will get 3.5 kilos or 3 kilos maybe. Wow. Okay. To that, you add 500 grams of ginger garlic paste. Just 250 grams ginger, 250 grams garlic made into a paste. Okay. Add that into onions and blitz it together. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I've never done that. I am so trying that.
Then once that's done, then in another pot, you take 1 cup of sunflower oil, put that onion paste there, and cook it gently till it's beige in color.
Okay.
And then you put that in 300 grams packets, or if you have a backpack machine, pack it in 300 grams, freeze it. And next time you're cooking for 4, take 1 packet out, saute your whole spices, put that onion paste, put the meat, put the spices, and everything is done in half an hour.
Chef, you know what? This Michelin Star, forget all that. The home cooks is where it's at. This is where it was born, right? They have the tricks.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So
we have a way of going through this process, but that is absolute genius. I would have never thought to roast the onions, number one, which is going to give you such a nice sweetness, and then to cook it off and to put it in bags. I'm doing that. She's a genius.
It's really helpful. Really, really helpful. So we have that in a house all the time.
You learned that from your grandma?
No, my mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law?
Yeah.
See what I mean? That is and then you made a book. I hope you dedicated that book to her.
No, I didn't.
Oops. Just give her a like to Martini.
Now that you have said it, I'm writing another book. I've just been commissioned to write curries of the world, but the vegetarian food, the vegetarian curries of the world.
Which one? Oh my god! So this one.
So that's the non-vegetarian version. So you're
doing a vegetarian one of these?
I'm doing the vegetarian version of that.
People are going to love that.
So I'll dedicate that to my mom-in-law.
That will be brilliant. Wow. And oh wow, I'm really impressed. That's brilliant. Vegetarian, vegan, yeah, that's good. Because every time I do a curry as well, people are wanting different alternatives. I mean, there's so many times I can say paneer and tofu. I get bored of saying that, so I'm sure there's so many more alternatives. I mean, we know we use like aubergines and pumpkin and all this sort of stuff, but having an actual cookbook dedicated by you is going to fly off the shelves.
But you know what makes it so beautiful? You know, curries are curries at the end of the day, and people think that how can you eat curries all day? But just little variation of spices gives you just totally new thing and a new level. Or even a different combination of spices works very differently.
Exactly. And curries aren't Indian. People need to understand that. Curries are not just Indian. The whole world are eating curries. You can have, you know, okay, you've got the Thai and the Malay and whatnot, but the Caribbean curries, I adore the Caribbean curries by using, you know, the allspice curry. I mean, you get completely different flavors. There's so many curries, isn't there? So
the Arabic
Brazilian curries are amazing.
Yeah. Have you been to Brazil?
No, not yet, I'm afraid. I will one day. The kids are a bit young, but I want to go. Have you been yet?
I have been, yes. So there is a region called Bahia, which is a little up north, okay? And during the slave trade, a lot of Caribbean people or African people who were brought there, they have a kind of spicy food down there. And they use a lot of spices, a lot of garlic.
They do, yes.
And caramelizing of onion takes place. And Bahia food is quite famous in Brazil. People just say, oh my God, that's an amazing food.
Bahia, B-A-Y-A?
B-H-A-I-A.
I'm going to look that up, okay.
Bahia food. It's really beautiful. And I also like the take on of the spices in Arabia. So you look at the entire Arabia. Totally beautiful. You know, they have so much beautiful flavors
the
going on.
And the za'atar and all of the spices that they have.
Yeah. If Moroccan food didn't use olive oil, I think I will embrace it as Indian food. But I think olive oil cuts it and makes it very, very unique and very beautiful.
Oh, it does. It does.
It's really so good. So
it's
good.
Like a fragrant curry as well. Yeah. So that's what I think is really nice. So do you have influences from all over the world? Like you said, it's curries of all over the world, vegetarian in that book.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely. So I will again scan the whole world and see who's doing what and how they're doing it.
So I know your next restaurant, which is going to be amazing. It's in this fire building. It's called Matura, which is going to be brilliant. I know it was meant to be open for this year, but it's fine. Good things come to those who wait. So next year. But
I think so.
Atul, if you were going to open a restaurant that was non-Indian, just a superficial question, what would you open if it was non-Indian? What cuisine would you open?
Definitely Italian.
Oh wow, really?
Because I love Italian. That's why.
Yes.
And if you give me another choice, then it'll be Thai.
And Thai, yeah. Indian people cook Thai food very well. I've had some very good Thai food.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Thai food came to India very late. So I was already a professional chef when first professional Thai restaurant opened in India. And I ate that. I said, oh my God, you get both the things here. You get the stir fry and you get the curries. You get the noodles. Everything is here.
Yeah, because
why do I want to eat anything else?
Very early. Yeah. Sorry, go on.
No, I just thought this was just best of the cuisine I have ever seen. And as an Indian, you just love that food, to be honest.
Exactly.
Hence, there are so many Thai restaurants, wonderful Thai restaurants across India.
Oh, I agree. And then I was surprised by, because I clocked onto Malaysia quite late, and I thought, wow, this rendang, this is like Indian and a bit Thai, and a mixture of the Thai and Indian both. The marriage was born in Malaysia, wasn't it? So I love that side of it as well.
I think Malay Indian food is at another level, in my opinion, or the Malay food on its own also. It's totally on another level.
Oh,
absolutely.
like my ultimate sort of one of my favorite foods is a laksa. I think a good laksa.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If
Do you know a very famous chef from Malaysia called Chef Wan?
Chef what? Okay.
Chef, his name is Chef Wan. W-A-N. Wan.
W-A-N. Okay.
Yeah. Follow him. He's a superhero. In Malaysia, he's like God. If he walks on the street, he gets mobbed. But follow his recipes. I have some of his recipes with me, and he taught me how to make a laksa. I tell you, I haven't had laksa like that ever.
Right, that's all my next go-to. But the best laksa I've had so far in London has to be Sambal Shiok. I think you know her.
Yeah.
So that's the closest I've had to what I've had in Malaysia. But yeah, that's one of my things. And like, so you know, like being a chef, like both of us, it's quite an exhausting job, but we love it. It keeps us going because it's our passion, right? But I mean, this lockdown, in a way, I'm enjoying it, embracing it, because we don't get this time with our family. I don't get Saturday nights with my family ever. I'm always cooking at someone's house on a Saturday night, etc. But you know, self-care is so important. Like this time has made me realise, like, you know, the basic things about going for a walk. I mean, I go for a school run, come back, but I don't go for a walk and like listen to the birds and like see the sky. I know it sounds so odd, but you know those things that have become so vibrant now because you can't. There's not much pollution and
I live under the flight path. I live in.
I know you do. Yeah.
So it's so quiet. It's so amazing, and I have no idea how I'm gonna cope when the planes start flying again. I do want them to fly because I'm not selfish. I do want them to fly because that brings our economy to speed, and we need that. Yeah. But I think that has given me a reason to think that do I want to live here or I want to move away from here? Probably I will. I'll be very honest.
Because you live in the flight path, I think it's near Hounslow, Osterley, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
My Masi, my auntie lives there. And when we go there, we're like, wow, the plane. And we hear every single plane. And we go, look at that plane. Look, but you become immune to it. You can't hear them anymore, can you?
When planes were flying, I was totally immune to it. Now, suddenly, once in a while, a DHL plane is flying. I said, why are they flying? They should be flying.
Right, so next door's on sale. You can move on there. You can move there.
Oh, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. But I hope the guy who's selling it not listening to our talk, otherwise the price would go up. And
I know, that's true. I know, that's so true. No, he's about 80. He doesn't have Instagram.
so Nisha, you got a little boy. I've seen a few pictures of his with you.
I have. Yeah, I've got 2 little boys. So he's 8 and the other one's 6. But
wow.
And you know what? And it's so important. I've had them in the kitchen since they were 3 years old, and they've got such a good interest in food. And I think it's so important, boy or girl. But I think a little bit more boy, because it's still there. Like the girl will sort of cook a bit more. But if I can get sons into the kitchen, his wife will thank me. So
I'm sure she will. And
I'm really my husband cooks a bit, but I mean, if you can have a few skills, I think as a man.
Absolutely. Yeah, my father used to say, if you can walk, you can cook. So we were 6 of us in the house, 4 girls and 2 boys. So I'm number 5.
Oh, are you? Okay.
So all 5 of us, my 4 sisters and me, we learned cooking from my father and my mom both.
Yeah.
My younger brother just got away. He never even boiled an egg.
So what does he do now?
He works as a logistics manager. He works with a shipping company. He lives in Mozambique at the moment.
Oh wow, in Mozambique. My mom was born in Mozambique actually. In
Oh really?
Yes.
I haven't been to see him there, but he said it's a beautiful country.
And the influence of food there again, like the Portuguese. I've got a Portuguese family because when they were kicked out of Mozambique, I had a lot of family emigrate to Portugal. So I've got a lot of that influence of like the peri-peri and the sardines and all that sort of stuff. So growing up, my friends would go to Butlins and I'd be like, oh my God, we're going to Lisbon again. And now I look back at it and think, how lucky was I? I was going to Lisbon all this time. And I wanted to go to Brighton.
Do you speak Portuguese?
Only obrigado.
Okay.
And fal.
Oi.
And
so you are outnumbered in the house.
I'm sorry?
You are outnumbered.
I'm a little bit outnumbered. Yeah, I have 3 boys. Yeah, but it's quite special. I mean,
it looks like you're still the boss.
I'm still the boss in the kitchen, somewhat. But it's nice. I feel special. I'm quite a girly girl. I thought I'd always have girls because I've got 2 sisters and things like that. But actually having boys has made me look at life in a complete different perspective. And I must be blessed to want to cook for them because they really enjoy food. They really eat, and all of them appreciate food. And so
the birth, you know, I've seen, I don't know which one I've seen because there was only one boy with you.
See my little Sai Baba.
He looks lovely.
Oh, thank you. I'm just glad that he possesses that interest for food. I think it's important. And taste, he'll know. Like, he'll taste things and go, Mummy, I think you've done this differently today. And it wasn't as good as this time. So he's a good critique. So, like, in this lockdown, what do you think you're missing the most? Is there anything that you're missing the most? Like,
say again? In
this lockdown, what are you missing the most? He's going to the ice machine for his drink. Sorry, I did you see that? He's just finished work, so he's pouring himself a gin and tonic. Come and say hi, Sach. This is my husband, actually, Sachin.
Hi, Sachin.
He's behind the camera, and he's the one that's helped.
How are you?
How are you doing? I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Now I know why Nisha's videos are so beautiful.
It's fun. But yeah, he's behind everything I do. He's always pushing me. He's the one that made me apply to MasterChef. He knew how unhappy I was in my career. He made me leave work and say, just do it. If you don't take a risk, if you don't change anything, nothing will change. So
fantastic. Hey, well done, buddy. Well done.
I can't complain. She makes some amazing food.
Oh, look at this.
Did you try this one, the one she's cooking?
Okay, I'm going to impress you a little bit. Do you know what I'm having with the curry tonight? I'm going to make panirayam.
Oh, wow. That is cool.
So I just thought, I don't want to have roti today. I don't want to have rice. What am I going to do? So when I went to get my curry leaves as well, I thought, right.
So,
I remember
after talking to you, I'm going to continue my drinking session with just with the chicken as a snack. And then I'm going to stick a pizza in the oven later.
Why don't you stick this on top of the pizza? It could be a topping.
You know, I'm greedy. So I would want my pizza properly the way it should be.
No, it should be. It should be a Neapolitan pizza. I'm very fussy with my pizza, so it has to be Neapolitan, right? That sort of.
So we make, I don't know what you call it because I put my own toppings. So I've got some aubergine tonight.
Oh, nice.
Some eggplant, some cheese, and some tomato. That's all.
Will you grill the eggplant first and then?
I'll just quickly pan fry it and then stick it on top. And then
that's beautiful.
Done that.
That would be gorgeous.
Tomorrow morning I have to wake up early because it's one of my friend's wife's 50th. And I'm cooking food for them because they can't go out. So I'm going to cook a 3-course meal for them and pack it so that they can take it home and have good fun. So.
Oh my goodness.
And then in the evening, I'm talking to Greg. So.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I'm going to tune in.
Hope you join in.
Yeah, I will definitely. You know, he's a friend. I admire him. What he's done as well. He lost all that weight. I mean, his journey.
Oh man, he's lost a lot. I've known Greg for a long time, and I think his fitness. At this age, and the way he says he's a 53-year-old and he's never been more fitter than the way he is today. That's an inspiration, to be honest. There are 2 people I admire hugely in terms of fitness. One is him and other one is Chef Tom Kerridge.
Oh my goodness, Tom Kerridge as well. Yeah, I mean that takes some real determination and commitment, doesn't it?
Tom.
And I think Tom is like on the next level. I think Greg, maybe the motivation was the baby as well, thinking, you know what, if this little boy grows up, I'm going to make sure I can run. I'm going to make sure I'll be fit. But Tom Kerridge, nothing. People keep at home like most. Like most of us are eating. I mean, that's the most pleasure to do, isn't it, at home? But yeah, Tom has been amazing.
It's great. It's great.
Even Nathan Outlaw, I managed to cook for Nathan Outlaw on MasterChef, and I saw him recently, and I was like, wow, he's lost so much weight as well.
Yeah, he has. And you know, he's actually not drinking also. That's why he's off alcohol as well. So
I think that is one of the main culprits. That's definitely my downfall.
You know, the chefing work is quite tiring, and it's because it's easily available to us. Yes. We just reach out for it quite easily, and it's slowly you think that you can only relax by having a glass. Yeah, that's not true, to be honest. There are many ways to relax. Greg has joined in and says, "Hello, sexy chef."
Hey, Greg! Love you. Hello, Greg. We were just talking about your sexy self, actually.
I don't think, Greg, I look sexy at all. You are my friend. So I'll find out tomorrow that how you manage that.
Yes, we would all love to know the secrets, actually. Yeah, that would be the case.
Absolutely. Listen, Nisha, you have a fantastic evening with your family.
Oh, you as well.
Lots of love, and thank you for joining me. And
no, thank you for teaching me. And honestly, you know,
next time,
my heart,
next time we should do your recipe.
I should teach you.
Yes.
Oh, let's do it. I'd love that. But honestly, no, thank you, Chef. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have this platform. You've created an amazing path for us to succeed and be recognized as Indian chefs. Because, you know, Indians and curries, it was just like, you know, 25 years ago, it wasn't seen as something so complex, and Michelin Star, and you've made it that. So honestly, we thank you so much.
Very sweet of you. You made me a bit too big unnecessarily. But I was not smiling at your words. I'm so sorry. I was smiling at Greg's comments. He said, "Who's your favorite MasterChef judge?" Without doubt, without any doubt, it's Greg Wallace. Come on, you shouldn't be asking that.
What's he like? What's he like? Oh my God. I look forward to your chat tomorrow, Chef. Have a great
Be well,
weekend.
my friend. Love you.
Thank
Take care.
you. Love you lots. I'm going to enjoy this load. Thank you. Bye,
Enjoy.
everyone. Thank you so much for joining.
Pleasure. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.